called Tug the Threads. I think it's quite the opposite. Your eyes are sewn shut, not after your death by the mortician, but at birth, as soon as you cross the lip of the womb. And most never undo the sutures in this life. They just run around with their eyes stitched shut like a cadaver. Maybe one day they'll tug the threads out of their lids and really see, and it will be too late as that other dark lid closes forever and the soil rains down upon them. In other words, everyone's blind, motherfucker. That's a footnote. This one's called In a Small Room. Her finger moved from scar to scar on his back. Their constellations, she whispered. And suddenly they weren't cigarette burns for a little while. It's called compression. I don't know if that makes sense. But this one's called The Price. Because the wheel spins too much inside the electric meter box on the outside of the house, a father beats his son within its walls, where bones are broken more than bread. Sounds fucked up, but it's the price we pay for the birth of a true fucking poet.
Yeah, it's 20 minutes, motherfucker.
I have an hour.
I know, you do. True motherfucking poet, Rob motherfucking Plath.
A real haunting. In my boyhood, I welcomed things that go bump in the night. It was waking at 2 a.m. and hearing the lamps crashing against the walls, the tables being overturned, and the fists through the doors that haunted me. Alright, this is some comedy relief. if you believe it. Once during a poetry reading intermission, I was smoking outside the bar when this guy walked out and bummed a cigarette. I lit it for him, too, because he had no fucking lighter. He held it between his middle and ring fingers, taking baby fucking puffs. I remember a scarf flung around his neck twice, but he didn't have a jacket on. I remember someone else out there mentioning a forthcoming book and him saying cool beans. And then after listening to more of the conversation, I realized he was the editor for a magazine that kept rejecting me. This was the guy behind those slips, the one who choked from a little drag of smoke, who had a scarf but never a noose around his neck, that I knew if I had gotten an acceptance letter from motherfucking Cool Beans, I was doing everything the fuck wrong. I threw the corpse of my cigarette into the darkness and headed to the next bar.